Hi guys, welcome to this page of the notes. And what I got for us here is another example problem where we're going to go ahead and do a similarity transformation, which I've written out for you right here. Remember, similar transformations are reflections, rotations, translations, and of course the new one, dilations, where we're multiplying by a scale factor. Once again, I apologize, I forgot to give you the initial points. So let me give you those now. We're going to start with point J, which is at 0, 1. Then we're going to go to point K, which is at 1, 2. And then we're going to go point L, which is at 3, 1. All right, let's go ahead and start by plotting my pre-image. So 0, 1, right there. Then we're going to go to 1, 2. 1, 2, right there. And then we're going to go to 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so I got a teeny little triangle right there. Oh, so cute. Such a cute little triangle. Okay, we're going to transform that triangle, and we're going to transform it by doing this similarity transformation on it. It's a sequence of similarity transformations. In fact, I have 3 transformations. 1, 2, and 3. Do you recognize them? Do you recognize these transformations? Well, the easy one that sort of hopefully jumps out at you, because we've been talking about it a lot here, is this one right here, right? This is my dilation. K is equal to 3, and this one is a dilation. But what about the other two? Do you recognize these ones? They're both from chapter 1. What I'm doing, the x value is staying the same. All I'm doing is changing the y value. In fact, what I'm doing to it is I'm making it negative. So I'm going from, if it were positive, it's going to be negative. If it's negative, it's going to go back to positive. Well, what is that? If the x value stays the same, that's a reflection across the x-axis. So what we've got here is a reflection and then this last one, not only are the x and y, please notice the x and y are switching places, right? An ordered pair is x comma y. Please notice that this one is switched, right? The y is now first and the x comes second, but in addition to that, I've multiplied the y by a negative. Hopefully you'll remember from chapter 1, that's a rotation. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my first point, J. I'm going to do a reflection. I'm going to flip it across the x-axis. I'm then going to do a dilation. I'm going to multiply both the x and the y by 3. And then I'm going to rotate that point. Here we go. J starts off at 0, 1. All right, here we go. J prime. What do? Just make the y negative. So 0, negative 1. Boom. Then, J double prime. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to multiply both of them by 3. 0 times 3 is 3. 3 times negative 1, minus 3. So now I have 3 minus 3. Last one. Boom. J triple prime. What do? Switch the x and the y value and make the y value, right? We're going to multiply the y value by a negative. Okay, here we go. My y is a negative 3. So now I'm going to put it first and multiply it by a negative. Negative times a negative, positive. So now it is 3, 3, right? So there we go. My final point, J triple prime, 3, positive 3. That's applying this entire sequence of transformations. Let's do it for the rest of them. All right, the first one, K prime, make the y negative. 1, negative 2. Then multiply them both by 3. So that's going to be 3 minus 6. Then put the y first and multiply it by a negative. That's going to be a 6, 3. So I started off at 1, 2. I apply the sequence of transformations, and I finish at 6, 3. The last one, L. 3, 1. First, make the y negative. Sorry, I almost wrote a K. I don't want a K, I want an L. All right, so that's going to be 3 comma negative 1, right? Because the transformation says make the y negative. It's a positive 1, so now it's a negative 1. Let's go to L double prime. That was L prime. This is going to be L double prime. What we do with this one is now we multiply, right? Multiply both of these guys by 3 to get the dilation. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, and negative 1 times 3, how about a negative 3? And then finally, L triple prime. We're going to put the y first, but multiply it by a negative. So negative 3 times a negative would be, positive 3. And then the x comes final, so 3, 9. All right, hey, let's plot these points. I will do them in green. Here we go. 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right there. Then I'm at 6, 3. Hold up. Hold up. I'm sorry. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hopefully you caught this. Hopefully you caught this. I believe I said the right thing and then wrote the wrong thing. What I said was right. What I wrote was wrong. 0 times 3 is not 3. 0 times 3 is 0. And then when those guys switch, the 3 will become positive, right? Because the y comes first, multiplied by negative, but then the 0 goes second. So this actually then will be a 0. And that is going to look like a triangle because now I'm at 0, 3, 0. Boom, there we go. So there's 3, 0. There's 6, 3. Now I need 3, 9. Which is right up there. And boom, there's my triangle. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so sequences of similar transformations. Again, I can throw in anything. We can go all the way back to chapter 1. We can do translations, rotations, and reflections. We saw all of them. On the previous problem, we did a translation. In this problem, we did a reflection and a rotation. Those are all of our transformations from chapter 1, which are similarity transformations. They maintain shape. They do also maintain size, but the important part here is they maintain shape. So they're similarity transformations. And then the new thing that we're working on now here in this chapter is dilations, right? We have a scale factor and we're either enlarging or shrinking the size of our object, which is why these are no longer congruent. They are not congruent figures. They're simply similar figures because translations, rotations, reflections, and now dilations are similarity transformations. They maintain shape. You're going to have, if you start with a triangle, you're going to have a triangle. The angle measures do not change. Hopefully that is a great review for you, not only from what we did in chapter 1, but then in addition, adding this extra little step of doing dilations. I had a great time taking a look at this with you. I'll see you guys next time.